Hello everyone, it's Mish here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. And if you are returning, thank you so much. It's you guys that keep returning and leaving your lovely comments that really keep me going some days as far as my videos go. Today is going to be another day in the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. If you haven't seen my other videos, I do have a playlist. This particular challenge is under the Margarete Miller 2024. And today is week 37. I am using a book that I picked up at the thrift store, and I just really liked the feel of it and thought that it would make a good collage book. Before I get on to 37, back along when we did this one thing that I forgot to do on film that I really think made a difference is I had these little numbers, because we had numbers in a series was one of the prompts. And when I finished the video, I found them on my desk and I just put them on, and I just kind of feel like it rounds out the collage. You know, there's kind of numbers in the opposing corners, top and bottom. So I just kind of really liked that one. So today, the prompts are, for week 37, the prompts are a train, plane, or automobile, a decorative napkin, something found in the mountains, a dictionary page, an interesting building, and as a bonus is the paperclip or brad. So my dictionary page I'm going to put down first. And it is an old dictionary, so it's sticking to the tape, but that's all right. I think we can manage here. So once I get this down, then the next image is going to be something that is found in the mountains. So I had a couple thoughts, and to be honest, today it is now almost 8 o'clock at night, and I've been working on this for almost all day. So it is very time consuming, and I really don't have a lot of time these days to kind of sit around and do the my craft. So I am kind of, I don't know, not unhappy, but just glad that I got this one done. I didn't think that it was going to get done. When I was part-time, I had time during the week that I could work on the crafts and work on my housework and spend time with family and friends. And now that I'm working full-time, it just doesn't seem like there's time to get everything done. So this is my decorative napkin. I have just put some glue stick on the back of it. Most napkins are 3-ply. So I've already taken the 2 back parts of the napkin off. And just want to get this down and let this start to dry a little bit. And then I'll get my something found in a mountain. It's Saturday here, so this will come out tomorrow. And we had a lot of rain in the night. It was crazy rain. And when I woke up this morning, I had my bedroom window open, which was lovely, and the rain was pouring down. And my room's on the back of the house, and I really don't get a lot of draft or rain coming in from that side of the house. I can't really keep the living room window open when it's raining because the rain does kind of come in that window. So I was laying in bed, and I'm usually up and going by, well, 6:30 or something. And this morning, I had my Jane Eyre book there. I'm thinking of doing a junk journal on around the Jane Eyre theme. So I've been reading it again. I'm thinking that's going to go there. So I've got my dictionary page down, I've got that napkin down, and then for my something found in a mountain, I've got a couple things. I have coniferous trees, so those are your evergreen trees, often found, at least up to the tree line, You have your alpine flowers. So here we have some alpine daisies, which are part of the aster family. And then we have our mountain lupins, which I absolutely love. And of course we have snow on the mountain, but we're not going to talk about snow right now. So I'm going to get that down, thinking that it's going to go there. And then I'm just going to make room on the side for my prompt. And I don't think anything is going to go underneath this one. I don't think I'm going to tuck anything under. If I am, then it's too late. I was searching all day just for the prompts because I don't like to just, I don't know, I like to have a theme. I like, for this year, my main goal was to end up with a book that I really love looking at and looking at the collages. So I'm kind of more particular, I think, than if I was just going to do the normal collage. Kind of hoping. I wanted to offset this a little bit, so to make it look a bit more layered. So I think that's good. So then something else found in the mountains is I have this tree that I found. So this little, looks like it's not a pine, it looks like a spruce. And then an interesting building is this log cabin. I find those so interesting. I even watch like videos on TV of people making these log cabins. Now I have another dictionary page. This is a French dictionary that I thought would add a little bit of, just a little bit of contrast or other layering. So I'm kind of thinking that I want it to go there. So I'm just going to get that down. I am using tape runner here just because I don't really want, I want is the least amount of moisture. Okay, so I've got some other things, but I'm thinking maybe right about there, I guess. And then for now, I'm just gonna just tack these down in the middle in case I want to put something underneath them. I'm not sure that I will, but so thinking maybe about there, I guess. So I wanted this to sort of be a little cluster because I have something else going over on the other side there. But I'm not really sure. So I want the house, I think, in front of the tree. So let's just say there. And then we'll get our house down here. And it was funny because when I grabbed this dictionary page, I have some already pulled out. And it had inspire and inspiring at the bottom. And I just felt it was telling me to get inspired. Okay, so the other things that I found is I found some other, like another little picture of some lupins. And I kind of thought about doing like a mood board or something. And just highlight kind of the daisy and the lupin, which is something found in the mountains. So I searched through all kinds of books. And I finally had to go to some of the images that I had. Because I've been trying to use a bunch of books that I bought at the thrift store. But what I'm realizing is that I need to actually go through some of the books and not just wait until I want to use them. So I need to harvest them. And when I'm finished work these days, especially this week, I've been training new staff all week. And it's just really tiring. So by the time I get off work, you get home and get supper, and it's going on 7 o'clock, and I go to bed. I'm not ashamed to say I'm in bed a lot of times by 9:30 during the week because I'm up early and it's a full-on day. But I kind of wanted to keep that little bit of border around there just to set it apart from the other pictures. So then I thought I might pull that down, and then I have just some lupins to go there, and then I thought I would tuck that kind of in behind. So kind of liking how that's going. So let's just get that tacked down. I did, though, want to kind of keep that butterfly. So what if I pull this, that butterfly right there. So I pull this over towards the corner. Yeah, that's down. Because we can still see some of those woodland flowers there. And then I'm just going to tack this down with a bit of glue, I think. Just a little bit. So yeah, so I had the door open for a little while. And the rain was coming in. And it was really windy. And Chester was getting a little bit perturbed. He was a little bit afraid. So I had to close the door. I think that's good there. I'm going to just tack that down. Right there. But now the rain it's still kind of raining, but not the driving windy rain. So I've opened up the living room window again, and he's sitting there patrolling the yard. Just making sure that everything's all right out there. I bought this great big potted mum from Costco, and I had it on the compost in front of the living room window, so that I usually keep the compost in the summer over on the other side of the driveway, but where it's getting on the fall, I thought, oh, I'm going to bring that compost over so I can put the mum on top of it. So when Chester sits on his little perch, he kind of feels like he's outside, because the mum is sort of right almost up against, not touching the screen, but almost touching the screen. So I kind of thought I would give him another experience. Okay, so let's get some of this down now, because I don't think I'm going to tuck anything else underneath there. I looked around a lot of my images, so I have a little plastic container that I got at the dollar store for images that will fit in it that I've already cut out. So I have that little resource. And then I have a file box that I got at IKEA, like a file folder box for images that I've already cut out that are larger, that won't fit in my little plastic tote thing. And then of course I have stickers and little die cut kits and stuff. So it takes a bit of time to look through everything. But one thing that I bought a long time ago that I haven't used was this book here. This one here. It's quite popular out there. It's called Things to Cut Out in Collage. And it's just a bunch of images that you just cut out in collage. So that's where I got this tree here. I cut out that. I think that was it that I got out of there. No, I got two other things that I might put. Oops, I knew there was something I had to do with this. Well, I can just do it now. So the other thing is my paperclip and brad, because I'm not going to use the train, plane, and automobile. So I was trying to rack my brains about what I could do as far as a paperclip, and it wasn't really fitting in. But then I thought, well, I could use a brad for either a doorknob on the cabin, or I've got this little heart brad. It's kind of hard to see. It's a little heart. And I kind of thought I'd put it above the door. And I think that's what I've decided that I'm going to do. Because sometimes, in the rusticness, you have a little heart above the door, or some kind of plaque above the door. So I'm just going to take, and then I can cover it up with my next collage. I was going to just put it on before I put down that cabin, but I forgot. Okay, so let's get this brad down. I really didn't want to use a brad, but for this collage, I just couldn't. I searched all kinds of images about planes, trains, and automobiles, and I just couldn't find something that, oh, that's cute, that I felt would work with my collage. So that was out. So then I had to think, well, what can I find as far as a brad or a paperclip? So that's when I found this little paperclip. Now I gotta, but that's kind of cute. A little heart above the door. Why not? It's a little bit crooked. There. But then the other thing that I found in that collage book, which I just lost one of them. Oh, here he is. I found a little hare and I found a little fox, because you often find in the mountains foxes and rabbits. And I had initially put these down and thought I'd use both of them, because maybe but I don't think the hare goes well, but I think the fox does. Well, then I got my National Geographic today, after I'd already kind of planned stuff, and there was these great images of bears, and I thought that would work, but I kind of like him. Oh, he's just got the run of the place, Mr. Foxy. So let's put him down. Okay, so, and there's a little line there, sort of the bottom of the text. So it kind of looks like he's walking on something. I mean, I could have put him up there. I could have put him in there. But I think he looks better down there. He's kind of checking out the cabin to see if there's any scraps around. Or maybe he's a pet. Or maybe he lives in that cabin. Maybe that's his cabin. That's cute. Okay, I like that. So I had a 40% off coupon at Michael's. And nowadays I don't really buy stuff unless I get a 40% off coupon. And I had already bought, I don't think those are going to go anywhere. I had already bought this sticker book once, but I took a bunch of the pages to PEI when I went, and I used some of them. And I bought it again, and it was sitting beside my chair, and I realized that some of the photos, that is an alpine daisy, and so is that. And there's some lupins in here too. So I thought maybe to use one of those. And then I had these flowers that I had already cut out, but I don't think they go. And then I had like another picture of daisies. And there's this one. But I'm kind of thinking that I don't need anything else for there. Got some other lupins. No. But we do have a few stickers, so maybe we can find a sticker that might round things out. Oh, there's a whole chain of those. That might look cute underneath there. We can try it. Think I'll like that. I don't know. So sometimes I look at something and I think, no, it's not going to work. And then when I'm looking, watching it back, because I always watch it before I post it, I think, wow, that could have went there. But anywho. Oh, and there were some lupins there. The things with stickers is it's hard to know exactly what they're going to look like till you put them down, and then maybe you're not happy with it. But I'm not sure. I've been watching old series of MasterChef UK, The Professionals. So I'm quite enjoying that. Sometimes I think I watch too much TV, but when I'm tired and my mind isn't really creative and I've had a long day at work, then it's sort of my guilty pleasure. I kind of like that, but it's too long. So I would need to cut it like right there. Like there. hides my Inspire. Yeah, I kind of like that. That looks kind of cute. But I think maybe that's it. What do you guys think? So I've got a little tuck spot. I've got everything. I've got my napkin, things found in the mountain, the dictionary pages, interesting building, and a brad. So I like to keep that in there if I can. Right there. Okay. All right. Well, I can't think of anything else to go on there for right now. I think it came together pretty good. I do quite like it because we've got our flowers, our little interesting little log cabin, we have our little foxy, and then we have some little embellishments. So I guess that's it for now. I hope you did enjoy that. I will be trying to get a Daphne's Diary up for this Friday. I was hoping to do that today, but I'm hoping to get at it tomorrow. But until we meet again, I do hope you stay safe and well, and bye for now.